Becky. Right, do you want this Delia Smith style or Nigella Lawson style? Right, that's what you need. That's for the coffee. That's for the actual tiramisu. And then the 2 bowls for splitting the eggs. And then we've got these biscuits. Let me open them up. Right, and then you need mascarpone. This size, what's the size? 250 grams. And 3 eggs. Now, the sugar I've got says, right, as a natural product of the earth, it should be examined and washed thoroughly before cooking. So you've got to wash the sugar. No, I'm kidding, don't wash the sugar. But you're going to need a couple of spoonfuls in the coffee.
Is that a tablespoon?
Yeah. Depending how sweet you want it, but that should be enough. That should be sweet enough. Put the coffee on. Right, proper espresso, Becky. Margaret, you can keep the coffee supplied. Grandma's helping too.
Not really.
Right, ready up the eggs. Come here, Ed. Right, do you remember how to do this, Becky? Okay, so you're separating the yolk from the white. Careful not to break the yolk. That's one. The big eggs. Try and get as much as the white off as you can. Am I shouting?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm talking louder than I normally do.
You reckon?
Yeah. Is that finished?
Coffee's done.
Right. Margaret, can you do me a favour, please?
Yeah, it's not going to burst into life anymore, is it?
No.
Yeah.
So if you could just pour that in here. Look, Becky, I've got assistance as well.
In
Pour
where?
that in there.
Yeah. I'll do it nicely round the edge.
Okay, then. So that's washing the sugar now. And then put it back. No, put it, I need more. I need more. Yeah. Right, Becky, take care to see how much coffee I'm using, okay?
Right.
Oh, and make sure you wash your hands before you start. Now, come here, let me give you a tip. And before you start beating the eggs, right, listen, sometimes the mascarpone is, the one that I've got here a couple of times has been off. So before you start mixing it and waste the eggs, just make sure that it's okay. And usually, this one looks a bit lumpy actually. Fine. Right, mix it in there. Oh wait, one thing that I'm missing is the
No.
Right, remember this? I hope you've got an equivalent of anything that you can whisk the egg white with. This is about 35 years old, if not more. I know, right? Right, that's the egg white. Done. Becky, look at the consistency of the egg white, okay? It has to be almost solid. And then you can mix up the other stuff, the mascarpone and the veg. That could be a little bit messy, so just be careful. Mix it until you get smooth. Right, Becky, look how smooth this is. Yeah, that's how it has to be. And then you mix this in. And if it's too solid, it takes a while to come out. It won't come off.
Spin it out.
No, it's alright, it'll come off. It'll come off. Here it comes, here it comes. Okay, this is a bit runny. Ideally you want it a little bit thicker than that. I think the reason it's running because the eggs were quite big. So if you can get small eggs, that'd be better.
Done it.
Huh?
Done it.
You've done it?
Yeah.
Oh, what, you found your password or you got it
No, I
reset?
changed it. Yeah.
So you got your text message.
Oh, that's good.
And then you put the magic ingredient in. Know what this is?
What am I going to use at school though?
Alright. You can use, if you haven't got masala, you can use Tia Maria. Please don't show this video to Miss Odell.
Well, it might be better to show her. So that
Or you can use vanilla essence. Yeah, that might be nice actually.
yeah,
Maybe.
more acceptable at school.
Right, here's the tricky part, okay? Get the biscuits, dip it in. If the coffee's too hot, don't dip it in for too long, otherwise the biscuit will just disintegrate in the coffee. You just go like that. It doesn't matter if the coffee's not soaked through because you can add a bit after. If it doesn't fit completely on the edge, then just take a bit off so that it fits in nicely. A little bit white, just put a little bit of coffee with a spoon. No point letting this coffee go to waste. But don't put too much, otherwise it'd be too runny. And then now, depending on how thick this is actually quite runny, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to put the next layer on. How many layers do I normally do? Can't remember. Oh no. 2? Oh, 3.
2 or 3.
I think 3.
You can get 3 in there.
Okay, now because it's runny, there we go, perfect. As the coffee gets colder, you might have to soak the biscuit a second or two longer. Okay, so that's the second layer on. Some more cream. It's sinking in together actually because it's runny. sure it's all covered. Okay, and last batch. My coffee's cold. And also because it's wider, it's going to sink in, so I'm holding it with one hand. Can you see that? Otherwise it sinks. Just hold it up slightly. These biscuits don't fit. And I've got just enough coffee. It's sinking. Voila. Put the last layer on. Ideally, this needs to sit in the fridge for 24 hours before you eat it. Okay? So cover it up.